What's up, guys? How's it going? It's me, Mario. No, not really. You know what? It's been a while. Actually, it's been close to a week since I've podcasted. I'm super sorry for that, guys. It's been super crazy, working crazy long hours, trying to spend as much time with the family as I can, working lots. Been on the road a lot. It's just been nuts. But I'm here, I'm on. Of course, I was looking at the schedule to see when the last time I podcasted was, and I was like, shit, I think it was like last Wednesday. So I have to get on tonight. I have to podcast tonight. I gotta get something out for you guys. Welcome back to Puffcast, my moment. Thank you guys for listening, tuning in, and just for generally supporting me in my journey with depression. Because that's what this podcast is all about. It's about a little bit of mental health awareness. It's kind of like I'm going to say a POG. Does that make sense? A podcast log. A POG. I don't know. It is what it is. It's my moment. It's my time. I have some puffs. I encourage you guys to join me with that. If you don't puff, that's cool. But if you do, then you know you gotta join. Because when I announce it's puff time, I like a group to join my sesh. Okay, so I haven't puffed it all yet. I did have a couple of dabs earlier in the day because I was doing some long distance traveling. And I find it very, I don't know what it is about this one trip that I take every month. And it doesn't relate to my daughter whatsoever. However, every time I take it, when I drive there, it's not so bad. It's just boring as hell. So a small little dab just to keep me entertained enough to want to go, because otherwise I don't want to go. It's just a pain in the ass. But when I come back, it's hard. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to pause that because it's kind of getting in the way in the moment. But when I come back from this trip, I think a lot about my daughter. My youngest, who did pass away last year, and like I said, I don't know why. I think it's just because there's so much time to just think and reflect. When I'm going there, I've got a purpose. I've got a reason to go there. When I'm coming back, I'm just coming home, and I feel a little bit lost. And I think that's why maybe I think about her, and then I think about losing her, and it's hard. I just like this time. I was probably about maybe half an hour from returning, and I got very emotional. It really kind of sunk in again, and it's just like, wow, this is tough. But you know what? That was kind of my low point of the last week, I guess. I have had a few small low points, and with this one, obviously, I expect to still have this quite often. It's never going to go away. But of course, mourning the loss of my daughter, that's always going to be there to some degree. I'm sure as time goes on, it will get easier. But, and of course, with it being December, it's the Christmas holiday season. It's tough with her not here. Last year was the first year without her. And that was really hard. That was really hard. I smoked a shit ton of weed last December. And I just predict it's going to be something similar. I am trying to stay positive, trying to stay busy, trying to stay active. Keep my mind motivated. We'll see how it goes. But you know what? All in all, things are going fairly well right now. I'm ahead of the game with work. Doing quite well, actually. And it just feels nice to be not sinking for once. Plus. Okay, maybe this makes me a bad boss. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. But I had to go deal with an employee of mine who's just been dinking around, not doing the work, not doing the job fully, making excuses, and talking about how irreplaceable he is. Well, we're all replaceable. We're all replaceable, including me. So, what did I do? I went in with the person who oversees this individual. And then the next person above that person. So there's three of us, three of his peers. I'm sorry. I'm kind of getting excited over this one because it was funny as hell. I don't like being a jerk. I really don't. However, if you fuck me over, even when I go to bat for you again and again, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to burn the house down with all your Christmas presents inside it. Because it's not a good month to lose your job. And if you're going to fuck with me, then I'm going to make certain that I'm going to do everything possible to make sure you're not around in the new year. Because, you know what? I don't have time for people to just fuck around and do whatever the hell they want and act like there's no consequences. Because there's always consequences for actions. And if you're not going to be accountable for your actions and just make excuses, it's going to go very bad. So yeah, I made this guy so nervous. I gave him a write-up. Like, I did the whole spiel. I think I kept my cool pretty good, but oh my god. I was on point. I was on fire. And this guy was shaking when he went to sign off on his write-up. His name is all scribbly. It's hard to read. That's how much he was shaking. And that's how nervous I made this guy. For him to finally realize, I'm hoping, that, you know what, his job's on the line. If he wants to keep it, he had better step up and do the job properly. Because I need people who want to work hard. You know what? There's not a whole lot of jobs out there that pay exactly what you want. So just make do with what you have. Be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you're supported in this job. And be grateful that you still got your front teeth. Not that I was going to hit them. I wouldn't do that. However, it's important to have front teeth. And I just figured, you know, most people, all they want for Christmas is their 2 front teeth. And this guy's already got them. So he's ahead of the game already. So I do want to talk a little bit about a new track that actually I've been working on and off the last 3 weeks, guys. Usually when I'm fairly medicated, I pull out my phone, because I do make it on my phone. I'm not serious with it. I just like to dink around every now and then with it. I throw everything I have, whatever emotions I have, into the creation of something. That's why I don't care what it is. I like to put an effort in. I like to see something for my effort. I like to create. And the whole point with music is that you can tell a story. So you've probably heard different tracks that I've released before, like Whisper, which is in the playlist tonight. But I created this new one. I just finally finished it last night. Listening to it quite a bit today in the car on the road. And you know, I want to do a little bit more to it. I feel like it needs a little bit more pop. But then I'm like, you know what? I've shared it with a couple of good buddies of mine. One of whom is Inexistent, who is a pretty good DJ. I think he's kind of semi-retired now. I don't know. Maybe he'll pick it back up. But he seemed to like it. Hopefully he just wasn't floating my boat. And of course, The Bean sent it to him, and he also thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm pretty proud of it. So you know what? We're gonna take a puff, guys, because it is officially puff time, and we're gonna launch to this new song, and we're just gonna rock out a little bit, and you know, let me know what you think of it. But first, load your pen, because ladies and gentlemen, it's puff time. Whew. So I have a fairly good sized dab here, a couple small little guys, which is still, it's a decent size. It's not a huge amount, because I am getting low on my concentrates. But I had about half an hour to kill before some meetings out of town today, so thankfully the night before I did load up everything that I wanted to order in my cart, and I was just waiting a little bit longer to see if there was anything else or deals would change. I don't know. But I decided, you know what, I gotta do it now, or I'm not gonna get it in time for, you know, the end of the week. So from basically Provincial Park actually was where I was spending this half an hour. So the spot I always go to when I have some time to kill in this area. And I just kind of go and relax and just watch the water. It's very fast moving water. So anyways, I was out there, placed my order. Thankfully got Wi-Fi and cell service in the area. So I went in, placed my order, sent my money, made my payment. And it's already packaged up, and I guess it'll be on its way probably tomorrow morning. So it should be here, I'm hoping, come Friday. Otherwise, I'm going to cry if I got to wait till Monday, because I don't have enough concentrates to last till then. I'm pretty sure I'll be out of concentrates by Friday. I do have a little bit of weed, and tons of keef. Probably about 3.25 grams of some really good keef, and a decent amount of hash. But I'm getting off topic. We're 10 minutes in. We still haven't puffed. It's just me. Let's get into this, guys. It's puff time. So, if you've been here before, you know what to do. Grab your joint, grab your bong, backwoods, whatever you got. Who cares? If you're puffing, grab it, roll it, pack it. Let's do it. Take a rip with me. If you eat it, do that too. If you don't do any of it, you just like to listen. That's, of course, always cool. It's puff time. I'm going to hit some Pink Kush concentrate from my friends over at Budzone Canada. That's budzone.ca. These guys are the only dispensary that I deal with because they have awesome prices. They're always kicking out good deals. Stellar products, super fast shipping, great customer service. Can't go wrong. The only thing is, you gotta be Canadian, which I am. So if you're Canadian, check them out, budzone.ca. Oh, let's do it, guys. Let's turn the pen on first, otherwise this isn't gonna work. Let's do it, and let's hit This Is Life's Journey. So what do you guys think? It's really good if you got either a decent headset with really good bass, or you got a good stereo setup with a good subwoofer. Jeez. I took a fat dab. Oh, that was probably loud for you guys. That sucks, I'm sorry. Oh, I feel tingly, guys. I feel tingly. But we are definitely... The mood is... You know what? I was in a good mood before. Excuse me, that tickle. Jeez. The mood is definitely elevating now. So I wasn't planning to broadcast on the headset. And of course, you can obviously tell I'm on the headset because the mic is very close and you can hear me differently. Jeez. But I was gonna. Oh my gosh. Whew. All right, better. I'm okay. Whew. Sheesh. Okay, we gotta have a woosah moment. Woosah. Woosah. Hopefully that's not too horrible for you guys. If it is, sorry about it. So we'll play a little bit in the background here. But so yeah, excuse me. I don't know where I was talking. I don't know where the topic was going. I'm getting a little medicated. Maybe that's what I was talking about. I'm not quite sure. But sidetracked. Squirrel. ADHD. But yeah, so I was going to podcast off my laptop. I had set up everything. I put the boom, the mic, had the headset out, ran all of my lines because it's moved around a little bit. And then my computer, my laptop. Jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know if that necessarily skipped. I think we skipped. No. But yeah, my laptop had to update. So I figured, all right, let's do that real quick. It's been going for 40 minutes. Now it's working on updates, 2%. Because I've been delaying it. Excuse me. For such a long time, postponing those updates. Every time it tells you got to restart for Windows, I just kept, remind me later. Remind me in 3 days. Remind me next week. Finally did it, pulled that trigger. Now I'm pretty sure it's probably multiple up. Well, multiple. That dab just fucking punched me in the face, guys. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, I just went from like 0 to like a solid 8. Boom, just like that. In one, like, little click. Holy crap. How are you guys doing? I'm good. I'm more than good. I'm medicated. And I'm okay with it. You should be too. Because if you're listening, then clearly you probably medicate along with me. Or without me. Whatever the case may be. But odds are you do medicate. Because I think it's kind of who I appeal to. Is people who are struggling with mental health. Or something close, similar, combative, you know. And, oh man, I'm fucking probably like a 9 now, holy crap. Off of one rip. Damn. Took it all at once. There was no do-over on that one. Or two-parter. Sometimes especially if you're using a pen, I find, so I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. If you don't hold it long enough, obviously you still have enough on those coils. If you don't wait too long, you can definitely fire that up again and get another decent little hit off that. No, I just did it all. Oh, my lungs. My poor lungs. So, I am hoping, of course, that my good friend Inexistent comes out this Friday. We're going to get the families together. And then it looks like they could be sticking around for a bit. At least for the night. And maybe we'll do a special podcast with Inexistent and hopefully the Bean himself. Because I know it would be a lot of fun to get the three of us together and just kind of hang out, get into some shit. Maybe. It's been a long time. We get together like I think honestly twice a year. Really, that's really all it is maybe twice a year. And we've known each other for so freaking long. The Bean and I, 20 years. Inexistent and I believe we're at 17 years. And, you know, it sucks that you don't get to see your friends as much as you want to. Right? Life has a way of just taking over and running the show for you. And you just don't have the time to always have a social life other than just your family. Now, I love my family. I really do. I really, 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 really do. I love my wife. She is the world to me. The kids, I could take them or leave them. I'm joking. I love them too. But I need time away from them. That's why excuse me, that's why I come down to the basement. The man cave, the puff cave. And it's my space. It needs to be reorganized a little bit. Excuse me, because it's there's some shit down here. It needs to be moved. But it's my space, it's my thing, it's my pad. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. But lately, if it's, especially on a day off, I get it, the kids want to see me. They want to see me. They don't see me that much during the week. I get it. But when they're home all day and they're just being boogers, they don't seem to realize that, you know what, I've worked my ass off all week. I'm tired. There's always some stupid chore that we have to go and do that the wife wants me to drive for. Not that she can't drive, because she does. But it's something together. Which is alright. Now, we, of course, we had Fridays off together. Kids were in school, so that was our moment to get away and, we usually had a ritual. We went out for lunch. My days off are changing. Things are moving fairly quick with changes on some things. So we're going to lose that day, which is going to kind of suck, but I'll now be off for the full weekend, which is going to be really weird. So instead of Thursdays being my Friday, Friday's going to be my Friday. That's fucked up. That's just fucked up. I've never had that. I've always worked. Typically one of the days on the weekend. Or both. For a while there, my days off, years back, were Tuesday, Wednesday. Right? That was fucked. But did it. And now, 'tis crazy, no? 'Tis crazy. I just want to do it. I just want to see where the world's going to go for me. Now, at this point, you're probably asking, how high is this guy? And I'll tell you, fairly high, motherfucker. Fairly high. And now we're going to play a little bit of Whisper. This one, of course, I made for my friend Inexistent, in memory of the passing of his animal. So, it's decent. It was my last track that I made before This Is Life's Journey. And that was a while ago. So, let's hear it. And let's take another. We're not going to rock out to it. We're going to just play in the background. Up it a little bit. And, yep, you figured it. We're going to load another one here, guys. Okay, you know what? There is still that little rock that I put in there. Fuck. And on top of a little bit of reclaim. It's set up. I'm going to have to just kind of move that guy around a little bit. Those kind of gunked the coils. That's the thing you really don't want to do is leave gooey shit on those coils for very long. So, especially if you got a Yokan Evolve Plus, or really any pen that has coils. Especially dual quartz coils. You want to keep those guys fairly gunk free. Thankfully though, Evolve Plus is a workhorse. And I've had shit on there for like, let's face it, never very long. A day max. And boom, psh, I'll take that hit. It usually doesn't taste super great. But, you know what? It's cool. Do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. When I gotta do it, I'm gonna smoke it now. Because guess what? It's off time. Fuck yeah, it is. This is gonna wreck me. Thanks for listening. Let's pop some more. You guessed it. I'm coughing my lungs out. Oh. Whew. All this time, it's only at 3% on that update. Holy crap. At this point, I'm never getting on this laptop. That's alright. I'm super lifted. Oh. Thankfully, this is Puffcast My Moment. Sometimes I get a little lifted. Sometimes I get really lifted. But I always puff. And I always have my moment to say what I need to say. Rant about what I need to rant about. And then forget about at least one or two topics because I get sidetracked because squirrel. ADHD. If you didn't know. That too. You can subscribe and follow Puffcast My Moment, the one and only podcast on Spreaker.com, Google Play, which is my personal favorite, and iTunes, which apparently is pretty cool. And something else. But I'm really high, guys. I'm trying to get this all out in time. Let's see if I can get there. Twitter. There's a Twitter account. Puffcast My Moment. It's still at the Puffcast. I'm not changing that. I'm never letting that go. Because I'm still a Puffcast at heart. Whew. Fuck. I'm fucked. Words are a challenge right now, folks. Words are a challenge. But I put out at least 2 to 3 episodes a week. I'm a little lacking, so I'm definitely going to be podcasting more on top for the rest of the week. Probably Thursday, maybe Friday, and probably Saturday as well. So, watch for those. Follow the Twitter. Follow the podcast. Like and share it if you'd like to. Honestly, share it with your friends if you think they would get a kick out of it. Check out some previous episodes because there's like 108 of them. Some of them are super fucked, even more so than this one. Some of them may be a little bit boring, but there are hundreds of hours. Not hundreds. I think there's about 80 hours, I think. Maybe? 100? Nah, I don't know. You go check it out. Peace. Oh, wait. We forgot something, didn't we? Right. Stay lifted. Oops. And keep smiling. Peace. Where's that button? There it is.